Hello everyone. Right. Welcome to the mess that is my workbench. Right, now then, a few of you I've noticed are asking the same question. How do you wire one of these? The Gauge Master PM2 point motor, or most commonly known as a Seep. Now, in all fairness, when I've looked at these things myself, I have to admit, it went straight over my head. Anyway, when you open one of these up, they all come with a set of instructions. Now, if you are like myself, a little bit challenged when it comes to electrical connections and stuff like that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can solder wires together. Excuse me. I know what is a positive and negative, but sometimes when you see a diagram like that, it completely foxes you. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and explain to you as simply as I can how to wire one of these things up. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get this point motor out of the packet, and I'll show you a little bit in further detail what it's all about. Okay, so here we are. Right, I've got the point motor on here. Now, you can see that on here you've got the letters A, C, D, E, F and B written along all these connections. Okay, now then, if you're like myself and you are wiring up a simple points with Insufrog, sorry, let's try again. If you're wiring this up for an Insufrog point, not Electrofrog, all you need to worry about is A, C and B. Okay, A and B are the live terminals and C is the negative terminal. So like you got on these old ones here, these are some second-hand units that I purchased earlier on in the year. You've got negative on the one side, and then you've got the positive switches on the other side. So in this case, this one's wired up here with a negative here. So the two negatives have been daisy chained together, so that they both work at the same time. And then on the other side, you've got positive switch A, positive switch B. Okay, and that is all that is. So that is as basic as it gets. Now, a lot of people get foxed into wondering, well, what are all these other connections for? Well, I've learned that D, E and F are for is another switch for signals. So if you want to connect your signals up, you connect your live feeds from the signal to D and E, and your negative terminal to F. If you're fitting a capacitor discharge unit, now I'm not doing that yet, but I will do eventually. The negative side of the capacitor discharge unit is connected to C, and the live feed is then fitted to in between the live feed to your switch. But I will go into more detail in that when I do eventually purchase one. But anyway, so for a bog standard switch, so it operates in exactly the same way as one of these does. Simply live A, live B, negative C. That's all it is. Okay. In the words of Mark Curry, here's one I made earlier. Now I've soldered the live connections to A and B, and the negative being black is to C. Okay. Now what I've done is I've rigged up a temporary electrical supply to this. So all I'll do now is I will connect the live to the one side switch, and you should see it work, and then the other side, and then again, and then again. Okay. Zoom in a bit further forward. So I'm now going to connect to the one side of the blue and then the other side of the blue. Okay, as simple as that. So there you go. So if you want to know how to fit one of these Seep motors from Gauge Master, that's it. Live, earth. A, B and C. As simple as that. Okay, I hope this helps. I know I've been foxed by this myself. So if any of you are struggling out there, hopefully this will help simplify the matter a little bit more. Right. Thanks very much, people, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.